Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I'm Nurul Masita Achmad. My registration number is 025. So, in this occasion, I would like to explain about the scope of discourse analysis. So, the fact human life is surrounded by messengers which continuously pass from one person to another or other people. The question that always found in the discourse analysis is, what is the main purpose of expressing a message? The second one is, what do people do to convey their message? So for the first time, I would like to explain about what is spoken discourse. The ideas concerning spoken discourse. There are three parts on this. The first one is language is verbally used by using speech in communication. The second one is it constitutes a series of conventional system of sound. The third one is its actual representation is speaking. Understanding speaking means to understand spoken discourse. So what is speaking? From Richard, 2008, people use speaking to employ three major functions. Speaking as interaction, speaking as transaction, speaking as performance, and they are the scope of spoken discourse. So, next I would like to explain about conversations. Conversation as the most frequent spoken discourse can take place in two different contexts. The first one is in the class, which is also known as classroom conversation, and the second one is in real social life or outside the classroom, which is also known as casual conversation. So, the distinction between classroom and casual conversation. In casual conversation, people do not need to put their hands up if they want to speak. In classroom conversations, students are expected to do it if they want to say something. According to Burns, 1971, teachers rarely ask questions to which they do not already know the answer. In real life, people normally ask questions to find out something they don't know. So, from the Lemon 1978 states that in the classroom, teachers are expected to follow up a pupil's response with some kind of evaluation, like good girl, that's right. But outside the classroom, this type of follow-up would be quite out of place. And from Sachs et al. 1974 confirms that in casual conversation there exists quite a complicated machine for ordering speaker turns sequentially in the classroom. It is usually the teacher who decides who will speak next and for how long. And the last from Sinclair and Cothard, 1975, show that classroom discourse has by nature a three-party structure. The teacher initiates the pupil response. The teacher then evaluates the response. If a teacher withholds feedback, the pupils take this as a sign that the response was wrong and try again. In normal conversation, this type of evaluative feedback would sound strange and could even be offensive. So next, what to do in carrying out discourse analysis for CLC? So, from Richard and Smith, 2002, the focus of discourse analysis for CLC, the first one is sentence cohesion, second one is turn taking, the third one is the relation shift between sentences. The fourth one is speech moves, and the last one is speech act. And next, Sinclair and Coulthard, 1975, discourse analysis for CLC using speech act approach. What does it mean? So, speech act approach refers to speech act theory, which claims that a classroom conversation is a speech situation which consists of one or more speech events with different functions such as commissives, declaratives, directives, expressive, and representative. Sinclair and Coulthard found IRV patterns from analyzing conversation between teachers and students. The pattern showed that classroom conversation of an SS commonly occur by using the following sequence. The first one is A, stands for initiation or teacher initiate conversation. R stands for response or students' response, and F stands for feedback, teachers' follow-up. And what is discourse analysis contribution from CLC? The results of Day A from CLC not only provides the two things but also give cultural information. So, for example, Indonesian teacher who is charged teaching Bahasa Indonesia from Australian students might adopt the discourse sequence and function when teaching the students for cultural adaptation in teaching. So, the teacher starts his or her lesson with initiation functioned as us. Then allow his or her students to respond function as answer. Finally, gives feedback, which is a function as comment. The cultural adaptation in teaching is expected able to make the teacher's teaching style adaptable to the culture commonly exists in the classroom of the Australian students. So maybe that's all from my explanation. I hope you can take some knowledge of that. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.